Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. And I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, The Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab. And welcome to our sip and share for the month of July. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel and may not be familiar with what the sip and share concept is, that is where I designate a little bit of time out of the month and share with you what I'm sipping on, watching, listening to, reading, working on, and planning. And so I always kick it off with what I'm sipping on. And so without further ado, I will share with you this week's mug. She is fearless. I needed to bring this out because, as some of you know, life has its way of throwing curveballs at you, and you got to do your best to balance and duck and dodge. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to stay upbeat, encouraged, and motivated. And so, what is in that cup, you ask? The Puka lemon ginger and Manuka honey organic bio tea, and that was provided to me by none other than our good friend Roberta Sharp of the Maker Exchange, and she is a subby here, one of our subby friends here on YouTube. Now, I'm going to share with you what this tastes like because this is my first time sipping on it. So I did not put any creamer in this, but this is good. So I do taste the lemon. I taste the ginger. Not sure if I taste the Manuka honey. I'm not sure if it was sweetened by that because I did put some sugar in it. But it's a good tea. It's nice and subtle. It's not too overpowered by the ginger, which often does happen when you steep for too long. This probably would taste good chilled too. So now let me say, if you have not grabbed yourself something to sip on and you need to, go ahead and pause the video, and I'll give you time to go ahead and make yours, or because I'm gonna have mine. All right, and so next up is what I'm watching. I'm watching two shows, Queen Sugar, and I believe that's executive produced by Oprah Winfrey, and then also The Man Who Fell to Earth. Now, I haven't seen a new episode in the past week, so I don't know if they're on hiatus or what, but love both of those shows. So those are the shows that I'm watching. What am I listening to? Lo-fi beats. Josh don't care that I'm filming. You hear him? I warned him earlier. Anyways, I'm listening to lo-fi beats. So it's, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of hip hop, mellow tones, no words, because sometimes, I don't need to be motivated or encouraged by anyone else's mood. I just want to hear and feel the beats. Okay. What am I reading? I just finished a book called Dance Again by a therapist named Nicole Neighbors. She just was a guest speaker at our women's ministry a couple Saturdays ago. It's actually called Dance Again: My Journey to Healing, due to an altercation that had nothing to do with her. She was a bystander in a shooting, and it left her paralyzed. And so the different adverse situations she faced as a result of being, in a wheelchair is what she speaks on. And then towards the end of the book, she lets you know how she's doing and where she's at, which obviously, if she's a therapist, she's gotten to a better place, a much better place. So I highly recommend that book. It's a wonderful read. It's a short read. It's just that once you get started, you'll probably finish it in a couple days because you'll want to see what's going on in the next scene and the next chapter, what have you. So the next book that I just started is called Arise and Shine, Heroics. I got a cheat sheet over here. Arise and Shine, Heroic Stories of Triumph, Strategies to Live an Empowered Life. And that book is a collection of stories by a variety of different authors and speakers and life coaches and spiritual coaches and things of that nature. And so I don't have any feedback to give you as it stands now, but once I complete it, I'll share that information in the next Sip and Share. One of the authors I actually went to elementary school with, and that was the reason why I bought the book, because I wanted to support. So I will put links below to Dance Again, as well as Arise and Shine in the description box. So check down there and head over to Amazon. That's where they're at. Now, what I'm working on right now, I am working on the Summer in the City journal that I will be doing a giveaway for in the month of August. So stay tuned for that. And I'm just slowly adding different elements to it as time goes on. Well, not slowly, but a couple times a week, I'm just adding elements to it on camera for you guys. I'm also working on the Sister Friend journal. That'll be coming up next, so stay tuned for that. I have some Happy Mail from Felicia of Where Baking and Crafting Meets, and I need to pull that out so that I can go ahead and get a video up showing you my response to her challenge. And then, so the Crafty Trinity is back at it again. We are creating another fall collab kit in which we'll offer our individual kits in our Etsy shops and on our website, and then we'll also use one another's digitals to create journals and different elements on our own respective channels. So that's going to be fun. That'll be in the month of September. We also, we're in talks about whether or not we're going to do some form of a challenge for our community, or a swap or something to that nature. So, if that's something that you're interested in and you're looking forward to a little challenge, stay tuned, because we'll have something coming up for the month of September. And on a personal note, what am I planning? School is getting ready to start back up August 1st for my son. So, yeah, I'll be up early and get my day started early so that I can have time to do my devotional and craft. Now, in my personal life, many of you may know that I recently lost my younger brother. He was 40 years old when he passed, and so Josh and I headed back to New York, Western New York, to say our final goodbyes. And unfortunately, my husband couldn't come with us because Mommy had been sick for a week prior to the call, and Josh had been sick, got sick. We both had the flu about 3 days after I fell ill. So my husband had to take off a ton of work just so that somebody was here to take care of us. And he did such a wonderful job, but he had to get back to it so that, these bills could get paid. So nevertheless, we ventured off back to New York and met up with a ton of family and friends and people I hadn't seen in over 20 years. I'm talking about people I grew up with, people that I, went to summer camp with and got whoopings with. And then saw my best friend, Noreen, I hadn't seen her in about 11 years, but we've been friends for over 25 years. So it was bittersweet that I was there for my brother's funeral. But, God is good because, I did get to see family that I hadn't seen in decades. So I'll cherish the time that I've spent with my brother and the memories that we shared and made. And I'm at peace with knowing that he's in the arms of the one who loves us all the most. So, I want to thank everyone who reached out, checked in on me. The YouTube community is amazing. This creative community is amazing. You guys sent messages, direct messages, and so on and so forth. And so I appreciate you all. And so I'm going to move on over to some Happy Mail. Okay, I just received something from my good friend Sonia. So up next will be that. So stay tuned. And then I'll come on back and wrap this video up. I hope you got, y'all got your drink? Yeah, you sipping? Okay. So, cheers to a good year. Good month, good whatever. Okay, so it's time for a Happy Mail moment, and I am happy to share the contents of what's in this envelope that has been sent from my good friend Sonia Stover of Artsy Solutions here on YouTube. Now, I'm not participating in any swaps or challenges at the moment, although we are collaborating. The Crafty Trinity does have a new collab digital kit out in our Etsy shops, but I'm not expecting anything from Sonia. So whatever she is sending is something that the Lord placed on her heart. And I'll be honest with you, it's the kind of God that I serve. You know, he knows his daughter. He knows what she needs and when she needs it. So I have to trust and believe that whatever's in this envelope is just something that he placed on her heart to do. Because a little sunshine is always welcomed during these trying times, right? So anyways, let me stop gabbing so I can share with you guys what's in the envelope, right? With deepest sympathy. Oh, this is beautiful. Sonia, this is so, thank you so much. Okay, so it looks like, this almost looks like vellum. This paper looks like vellum. Okay. And so she's embossed this, or she's probably embossed this. And then we've got the little flat back rhinestone there. And I see that let's look at Sonia's stitching. It has come a long way, Sonia. Look at you. Looking like a pro over here. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Sonia. Thanks for thinking of me. And okay, so on the inside, it says, I have to admit that this distress that she's got going on is really, it's really something else. This is really pretty. And it just adds a little bit of a pop to the edge. I love it. Not quite sure how she did that either. Okay, so another leaf is falling, another soul has gone, but still we have God's promises in every word he spoke to us. For he is in his heaven, and though he takes away, he always leaves to mortals the bright sun's kindly ray. He leaves the fragrant blossoms and lovely forest green, and gives us newfound comfort when we on him will lean. Now that's a true statement. The Lord gives and he takes away. And I've come to accept that and acknowledge that and lean on him in times where he brings his children home. And although we want them here forever, he wants his kids too. You know, just like when I send my child away to college or day school, or, you know, we want our babies to return back home. And so they are ours for a short period of time. And then when it's time for him to call them home, you know, we have to thank him for the time that he's allowed them to spend with us, that he has shared them with us. And so I'm grateful, and I'm grateful for people like Sonia and many of you who have reached out and, you know, sent your condolences and offered up prayer on my behalf. So I truly appreciate and I'm grateful for our creative community here, because you guys kind of keep me going, keep me motivated and inspired and encouraged. And oh my goodness, isn't that gorgeous? Is that vellum? Oh, and I've never seen a card made like this. This is amazing. You know, I can't even put it, no one but Sonia would be able to make a card with a flip flap. You know what I mean? Me, I just stamp on the inside and put my little sentiment. Sonia, you got to take it to the next level. But I truly do appreciate it. Don't think I won't use this concept in any of my upcoming cards, okay? So stay tuned for that. And then I'm not going to read the inside because that's not really meant for me to share. But oh, I love this card. It is so beautiful, and I truly will treasure it for years to come. And it is a very encouraging word in there. So that is my happy mail moment. And yes, it does make me happy to know that God loves me enough to send one of my friends to just share an encouraging word and a comforting word. So that being said, guys, we're going to move on in throughout the video. All right, so wasn't that so nice? Listen, I'm looking out my window, and I want to say that I am so blessed to have nature, as you guys saw in my recent or my previous index card art video, where my card was about refresh. I'm so blessed to be surrounded by nature and the ability to just look out the window. Even if I can't get out the door, I can look out the window and see Mother Nature at her best. And it serves as such a wonderful tool of inspiration, source of inspiration. As a matter of fact, I'll pop a little video of what I see out here so you guys can see what I see, and maybe it'll brighten your day, just in case you got an overcast, because the city that I come from is overcast 60% of the time. So that being said, guys, I want to thank you all for coming back, for watching, for sharing with me your creative time. And until we're back here together on YouTube and Patreon, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative, and crafty. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.